I had problem 49 from chapter 8, part 1, and my problem asks me to find the reactant that will be used up first if there are 0.86 moles of MnO2 and 48.2 grams of HCl, and it also asks me to find how many grams of Cl2 will be produced. And above is the balanced equation with MnO2 and HCl being the reactants. The first step you want to do is you want to change the 48.02 grams of HCl into moles. So you will start with your given, 48.2 grams of HCl, and you're going to multiply that by your molar mass. When you do that, you get 1.3 moles of HCl. The second thing you want to do to find out which reactant will be used up first is to compare the two reactants. So first we'll start with the given of MnO2, which is 0.86 moles. And we want to convert that into HCl to see if we have 0.86 moles of MnO2, how much of HCl it will take. So we want to multiply that by our mole ratio, which is 4/1, and HCl is on top because that's what we're converting to, and that comes out to be 3.44 moles of HCl. Now we can look at the given of HCl to see how much MnO2 we would need. So 1.3 moles of HCl, and again you want to multiply that by the mole ratio, but this time MnO2 will be on top since that's what we're converting to. And that gives you 0.325 moles of MnO2. Now, when you look at it, we are given 0.86 moles of MnO2, and we only need 0.325 moles of MnO2 when we use 1.3 moles of HCl. Therefore, we would have leftover in this one. But if we look at HCl as our reactant, we only have 1.3 moles of HCl. So therefore, HCl is our limiting reactant. Now that we've done the first step, we'll go on to the second part of the problem, which is how many grams of Cl2 will be produced. Now that we know that HCl is the limiting reactant, we can use that as our given and find out how many grams of Cl2 will be produced. So 1.3 moles of HCl, and you multiply that by the mole ratio of HCl and Cl2 because Cl2 is what we're trying to find. So 1 mole of CO2 and 4 moles of HCl, and the mole ratio is simply just looking at the coefficients of your balanced equation. So Cl2 has a coefficient of 1 and HCl has a coefficient of 4. Then you want to multiply that by your molar mass, and when you do that, you get 23.04 grams of Cl2. So HCl is the limiting reactant in the first part, and in the second part, 23.04 grams of Cl2 will be produced.